Greetings everyone. It is I, Casualty. First off, don't ask why I'm a cat wearing a hat. Someone forced me to make this video and wear this hat, or they will hurt my family, steal all my possessions. Or worse of all, steal my anime body pillow. I will not allow them to hurt my beloved Bakugo. But in today's video, we will be discussing Emily Wilding Davison and her death. If you are unfamiliar with what I am talking about, here is a bit of context. If you are having trouble taking me seriously because of this robotic voice, well, too bad. Emily Davison was a suffragette, which is someone who fight for equal rights to vote and stuff. She was born in 1872 and was the daughter of a 19-year-old, and a man who was 25 years older and was actually already retired. Emily was a great student in school in London. Then after she finished up there she started at university, but when her father died there was no way of paying the fees of a higher education. So she decided to get a job as a teacher and finally had enough money to go back to university. Why you would want to go back to that hellish place called a school is beyond me, but I guess you do you. I'm already on the brink of insanity after being here for 9 years, and I'm still facing another 2. If I was to do more after that I would probably have to commit self-game or commit breath not reach lung. You get the idea. Even though Emily got through her university course with high marks, the people in charge were like, "Nah fam. We ain't giving it you because you are a singular specified gender that is completely inferior to our own gender despite not having any good reason, because society back in these days was absolute rubbish. Mayo XD, get on my level, scrub." After this, Emily joined the W.S.P.U. In other words, the Women's Social and Political Union. They were pretty much the main source of all the suffragettes and they organized the demonstrations and stuff like that. Think of them as a large group of Power Rangers. None of that stuff really worked though, so they decided to level up and go to more drastic measures. Like trying themselves to posts until the police came and dragged them away. They smashed windows and more. But this made things worse because the suffragettes were arrested and put in jail. Some of them all collectively refused to eat, which led to many of them being force-fed, which is pretty damn disturbing, and that's me saying that. You get a tube shoved down your throat and just you. Although if they were going to do that, I would have just ate the damn food. Emily herself got arrested 8 times, and got force-fed 49 times. God damn, that must have sucked. Too bad for you, though, I get to eat as much curry as I want. And here's what you've all been waiting for, Emily Davison's death. What an extremely tragic story this is. You can practically feel the tears rolling down my cheek. Despite the fact I am unable to move. The story starts in 1913. Emily Davison was visiting the Epsom Derby Festival. Emily jumped in front of one of the race horses and got hit by one of them and later passed away. Gutted. Emily jumped in front of the horse to spread awareness of respecting women and giving them the right to vote. Video footage has shown that Emily was actually holding something in her hand and was trying to put it on one of the horse. The scarf says on it, "Votes for women." How tragic, am I right lads, or am I right lads? Although what the history books don't tell you is that this horse was a Persona fan.
Looking cool, Joker!
After all of this went down, people were wondering whether it was a suicide, a terrorist-type attack from the women, or anything else. Well, I believe that Emily didn't intend to kill herself at all. All she wanted to do was put that scarf that I mentioned earlier on the horse as it rode by, but unfortunately got hit by it and it was fatal. It's always saddening to hear of someone's life coming to an end, especially when it's for such a great cause. But her death certainly made a huge impact, because it's still being talked about today. She was very brave to go out on that racetrack with the horses running by, but a bit stupid at the same time. If I was in her shoes, I would have backflipped on out of there, hid in the corner of the room and cried myself to sleep. Like I do every night. Isn't life just the absolute greatest? Someone may say, but Casualty, couldn't Emily have just been trying to run across the field to get to the other side, then stopped in fear when she saw the horses? No, dummy, the video footage I showed before was taken at the scene of the death of Emily. If you look at how the track is placed, and where Emily is standing, she would have a clear view of the horses coming in her direction. She knew that the horses were coming her way, so nah, that couldn't have been it. But Casualty, you dummy, you said that she didn't kill herself. What proof do you have? No dummy, think again. In the video, you can clearly see she has something in her hand, a scarf that says "Votes for Women" on it. Her hand motions show that she is trying to put it on the horse. You wouldn't be jumping in front of a horse and intending to get killed all while putting something on said horse. Plus, I'm sure Emily would have thought that she may get the rider of the horse and the horse itself hurt, so I doubt she would put herself and an innocent person and horse on the line. Horse.